don't know what it's called, a flap disc. She makes so much noise. Nope, this is not some Corona quarantine tent. This is because of the enclosure of the electrics. As I told you, I broke down the old one and then built a new one, which is not ready yet. So with epoxy putty, we closed up all the holes and I'm gonna sand it with an angle grinder. So we try to keep the boat a little clean from all the dust, which is impossible, but at least a little bit less. And that's why the tent. I'm gonna do this with an angle grinder with a I don't know what it's called, a flap disc. It's maybe like shooting on a fly with a cannon, but I want to make round edges, and this goes so fast. So if you have a steady hand, it's possible. By the way, before I started to paint this with white, of course I sanded everything and then applied some, you see that blue bottle over there? It's some kind of very thin primer. It's like you're painting with water, but it's quite sticky if it dries up a little. Now it's of course totally dry. So and now the first white layer. It makes such a difference when you start painting things. All the color difference disappear. It's nice. It's the same paint, so it doesn't matter if I touch the ceiling. I hope Anja thinks the same. Because Anja painted the ceiling. Next thing I want to do here is put all those cables, which don't look nice now, in this cable tray, if that's the right word. Thing is, I cannot find a cable tray with those slits in it, with those openings in it, so I need to make it myself, because this is the only type I can get here. Ta-da! You don't see any cables anymore, which looks way nicer. I just need to put that somewhere. There's some spare cables that I put with the rest of the cables. So if I need some more, I have it already. That's the switch of the light over there. Needs to go to that place. I'm planning to do 3 buttons over here. One for the main light of the cabin, one for a red light, and I'm gonna mount here somewhere, and one for the light outside under the new hard bimini. So that's what I'm going to do later. What I'm going to do now Oh, by the way, I mounted our 2 brand new fire extinguishers in the boat. That's another thing off the list. What I'm going to do now is mount this one over here, and then put in the doors, which I already painted. And then I'm going to mount the rolling curtain over here to close up this cave. Because this is thicker than that, I first didn't know how to mount it. So I took one of these and made this out of it. And I was planning to glue that to that, but because there needs to be a little of this glue in between this and that would be a slit. I didn't want that. So with my knife I cut little slits in the wood over here, so I can put a little bit of that glue in between and it will just fit. So next step are the doors over here. Sometimes it's hard to find the smaller parts that we have in the boat somewhere. And although it's a small boat, it looks like it's a complete warehouse. But I found it in this little box. Or probably Anja found it. What do we have? Oh yeah, the locks. I'm going to use these locks. The same one as I used for the hatches where the radio and all this. And then the hinges were like this because they don't look so interesting. I modified it a little bit so it looks more artistic. I don't know. It's better than this anyway. We use stainless steel screws for everything on this boat. It's a very dry boat, partly because of all the installation we did. So don't really need stainless steel screws, but you never know. If you gotta fish it from the bottom of the ocean, it's good that we used stainless steel screws, right? I already drilled the holes before I did the painting, so it makes it easier. So now I have to find the holes of the locks because there's paint in it. I am so smart, yes me love. Anja is laughing, don't know why. I think because she's not surprised. So where are the holes? So because I don't know where the holes are that I drilled, I better first mount those doors, and then I'm gonna mount these parts of the locks because I see the holes of these ones, and then I know precisely where the other parts fit. Yes, maybe a little stupid, but that's how it works, huh? Bro. I just begged Anja, who wanted to start making dinner, to wait a little because she makes so much noise. She just doesn't listen to me. Just starts making dinner. I hate dinner. I really don't like food. I think I'm lying now. Anja, what are you going to make? I think it's a secret meal with secret ingredients made by a not so secret wife. Because I already know her we're married for almost 34 years and we know each other I think 2.5 years more, so not so secret anymore. I love to be married, especially with her.
Je hebt geen vergelijkingsmateriaal.
I don't need no comparison. You're the perfect woman for me. kind of.
Ik weet wel goed is voor jou.
But guys, one thing, if you find the right woman, never leave her anymore. Put the ring on her your own finger. Never let her go, never let her go. And by the way, I would love to talk more about marriage and good relationships with you. That will have to wait, because first I have to finish this. Nice. Oh yeah. So the back of this is 3M tape. So if I touch it, if I touch the wall with it, it's fixed. Can't do anything anymore. So I need to be very careful.